We are live. How are we doing, everybody? It's the 12th of December. Christmas is here. Yes, Christmas is sort of here. This will be the last stream I do of 2021. The next one will be 2022. So it's cheers, Christmas. Little drop of Baileys. Oh, yeah. Thanks to my mother for getting me into Baileys all those years ago when I was underage. Christmas and a lovely mince pie. Whoa! Taste the difference. Sainsbury's mince pie, double cream, double or go home. Lovely stuff. How are we doing, team? Right now, listen, before we start, it's good to see you all here. I'm going to show us no, I'm not going to show you that. Although this is one of my favourite films of all time. I'll put that away. That's for later. Here we go. Casio Corner. I've only had a couple of sips of Baileys and I am steaming. Here we go. Casio Corner. Make me look small. That's fine. This is the DBC-150. Michael from Watch and Carry. His shots are always incredible of his Casio beauties. And this is one of those calculator watches, and he's got it on that Xeric strap. I need to get myself one of these padded Xeric straps. They are superb. But Michael, I put this to you, mate, because I always find it a struggle not to use your shots in a Casio Corner. You've got it on this one today. Get in, my friend. I'm gonna say hello to you all, team. It's an absolute pleasure for you to be here, guys. I'm not going to individually say hello to you, but I can see all the regulars, all the big hitters are here, aren't they? Merry Christmas to you all, guys. I'm going to get these bad boys on right now because I don't like them waiting. They are YouTube royalty to me. And are you ready? Which one shall I? I'm just going to I'm going to bring both of them on. I'm not going to give them an introduction because we're just going to smash in. Are you ready, boys? I can see them in the waiting room. Oh, one of them's limbering up. The other one's taking a long, strong drink. Are you ready? Here we go. Bosh, bosh. Oh, God, we don't want that. We don't want that. Here they are. Here's the big boys. How we do it? Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, good man. How are you?
Get in there. Well, I'm very happy to have over the pond the mighty Marc Frankel and the stupendous TGV. To have two legends on a show on a channel with me looking like this is something else, boys. I do apologise. This is dedicated to TGV. I know he's a Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie as well. I know you're is it a Deep Space Nine?
Yeah,
T?
But Next Generation is up there.
Oh. So, yes, engage. I am definitely, I'm definitely a Geordie LaForge, a Will Riker, a Worf. I know all those bad boys. Mark, are you a Trekkie? Do you like your stuff?
Nope,
Good.
Sorry.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Sorry, not at all.
That's absolutely fine.
I'm a workie, not a Trekkie.
I know you are. That's good. That's why I've got no money and you've got a successful business, my friend. So that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about that. I spend money on jumpers that are going to give me some sort of rash later on, but it's worth it because it's made with, I think it's made with AliExpress wool. That's what I think. But it could be some sort of rats from the warehouse or something. Anyway, it's a pleasure to have you here, boys, because I'm truly grateful for you being here. I know it's 3:06 over there in New York and in the mighty Philly right now. Is there snow, boys? Is there snow where you are?
Nope.
No.
There was some rain. There was some rain. There was some wind. That's it.
That's good. Well, that's great for us English guys because it's always boring outside. It never changes. It's dank. It's it too. It's my daughter's out there going, can we build a snowman on Christmas Day? Yeah, we can. Of course we can, out of cardboard or something. But we won't be making it out of snow because we live in England, my daughter. But
get snow?
We don't get snow hardly ever, Mark. No. No, I'm the south of England, so I'm probably the warmest part of England, and it's sort of murky and rubbish. But
if I recall correctly, you are in I forget the place.
Titanic.
Is it where the HMS
Titanic, yeah.
That's how I remember him.
Southampton. Yeah, so we are beautiful city of Southampton. The maiden voyage of the Titanic. That's what we're known for. Leonardo and Kate Winslet set off on their lovely journey in 1912 off the docks of Southampton, which has changed a bit now. It's so sort of completely changed from what I remember the docks. The docks were pretty smelly and grotty, but now it's the place for yuppies to be and money, you know, yachts and yeah, amazing tea. Yachts and Patek Philippe's and all sorts of things going on down there in Southampton. It's definitely a place to be if you're into yachts. But yeah. Before I go on, boys, get your watch out. Oh, sorry, that was my daughter. That was. Could you please, boys, give me your wrist shots? What are you wearing? I would like Mark to give us the double because we know we got him. Yeah. We know he's on the double. Come on, Mark. What you got?
Okay.
Come on.
Squally Matic.
Nice. He sleeps with that watch. You know, he loves that one. That is beautiful.
And then Tiffany just ripped something off just like this.
They copied Mark, huh?
They copied me. I couldn't believe it.
Talking of Patek Philippe's, what was it, $6 million or something?
Yeah, 5 point
including
something.
Tax or something.
With buyer's premium, it was like $6.5 million.
And that to buy, Mark, is quite similar price.
Yeah, roughly about the same.
I love it.
349, which is is less than, it's probably 0.001% or something.
That's fine. It probably would have cost a lot less than the box that it came in, but still, it's a beautiful watch. It's the Jubilee bracelet there, Mark.
Yeah, well, I think I sell it on the I'm gonna say it. I think I sell it on Oyster. But I now sell the Jubilee for it as well.
Very nice.
38 millimeter.
38. It's pretty much. It's very close to being Sarb.
I remember now. Yeah.
Is that the one similar to the 20 crazy watches you guys did? I think you had the salmon dial.
Yeah, I did. You're right. I was wearing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
You know more than me, and I was there.
Well, TGV, what you got on? What you got on, my friend?
Well, I haven't taken it off, but
I know what it is. I know it.
Oh, nice. The Red Lion! Look at that beast.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, and I've kept it on the bunt.
He kept it on the bunt.
Yeah,
that is beautiful.
Very unlike me, but I just felt channeling my Steve McQueen there. So.
TGV, we've got to say a big well done, to both of you really, because you both got your own watches going on it. But T, every time you look at that watch, you've just got to go, look at where I've come. I mean, Hanhart. I built a watch with Hanhart for crying out loud.
I mean, I still have to pinch myself.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I almost feel like I just don't want to do anything else now.
You say that. Yeah, you maxed out. You say that, but then out comes another one.
Yeah,
the Safari.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's
beautiful. That one too. That's awesome.
But this nearly didn't happen because I had to stop the whole thing, and all the prototypes were a disaster, and it was a long trial and error, and it almost didn't happen.
Yeah. Well, the first drafts of that watch was your. I can't remember what your
Lord Sanford.
The Lord Sanford.
Yeah, peculiar. I don't know anything about it. I still don't. I'm still, if anybody does,
Yeah, well, you were the one that that show you did, I think, and the Lord Sanford was it the Ranchero, the Omega Ranchero? Right. It was sort of a copy from.
Yeah, it's a homage to that.
In the day, and they got rid of the Ranchero because probably you can't say master at the end of it.
Right, it's very difficult. Master. Yeah, that's a bit.
The Ranch Master.
Yeah, Ranch Master. Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it.
Cowboys.
Cowboy Master.
It's a beautiful watch, beautiful, and you like the salmon.
Yeah, I have to say, I the salmon. It just coincides with Mark's salmon dial. But
Perfect.
yeah, the salmon dial was Lorenzo's idea, and
cool.
when he told me about it, I was like, and then I saw it. He came to Philadelphia in a rush, and I have to show it to you. I have to show it. He refused to show it to me on pictures.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, but I have been wearing the ivory dial as well.
Well, that's beautiful as well.
Which I like.
I love those hands. The handset is so cool.
That is something I refuse to.
Yeah.
Firmly glued or not at all. Yeah. So we managed to keep within budget. They sold out in 180 seconds.
I read that. That was amazing.
Yeah, I honestly thought no one's gonna buy this.
Well, under promise and over deliver. That's my motto.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. Oh, merch mug. I love it. Damasco, Casio corner. Oh,
let me tell you this. I hate this freaking. Not the mug. I go left, it goes right. I'm not good with television.
I'm sorry,
but it's a real. They gave these to me to give away to customers, and they gave me like 20 of them.
They look nice.
You know, it was very well intentioned, but if you've never imported anything into the U.S. on a commercial scale, you'll know that everything you import comes with a big pain in the ass.
Oh no!
So I needed to get the manufacturer of the mug, processes they use to produce the mug, the type of ceramic.
Oh God!
All for a free, but it's beautiful, and this is, you can't tell, but this is all relieved.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
Yes,
nice.
It's really a nice mug.
I mean, it's a lovely matte finish to it. You know, you don't see many matte finishes.
It's totally matte. And
it's just like their dials. Just like their dials, Marc.
Everything you see in white is down.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Really nice. It's like one of my favorite mugs.
Nice.
That is superb.
We should do a channel about mugs. Yeah.
Oh, I would love to do the mug channel. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Oh, crikey, yeah. Well, I'm dedicated. Well, would you listen? I mean, here we go. Because it's dedicated to you two guys. I mean, this is the Flighty, obviously. Chief of the NDC strap, the original strap, and I've got the Squally 1521 on, Marc, with a Vortex loom strap, Marc.
Oh, so that lights up, huh?
It does. Hang on, let me have a go. Here we go, because I'm sure it's been. Here we go. I can't really. You can't really see. Let me turn all the lights off. You can't. Can you see? Sort of.
There's a little bit of.
Sort of.
I've seen them on Instagram.
Yeah.
On some guys.
Brights up. It's brighter than the actual watch, but still, it's you know, if you need to know where your strap is underwater, that
could be actually quite handy if you can't find the watch or you drop it or.
Well, I tell you what, T. I put this next to me in the bedside table, and it is that bright. I need to put it under the bed. It's like glowing. It's like kryptonite, just glowing.
It's rubber. Okay.
It's a rubber. It's rubber, and I really like the what is it at the end? There's a little hole.
Oh, for it to catch into.
Yeah, and it just the last one just catches into it.
Thing on it,
But yeah, it's very cool. Vortex. They're great guys. They're from America, but I'm not sure where.
I'll have to look those
from. Very cool.
I'm not familiar with them.
Very cool, boys. Now, can I get into some Christmas feelings and spirits with you, boys? I would love to know from Marc first. Favorite Christmas film? Tell me, Marc.
Oh my goodness!
Come on, Marc. TGV's got time to think.
This is like when he did that speed thing with me.
Oh, I love that.
And it's just like, it boggles my brain.
You did so well there, though. You were so.
How about Die Hard?
Oh,
yeah, nice.
Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, I can't. You can't slate it. You can't argue with the man, T. Can you? Yeah. You can't argue with him there.
He's got two great watches. It's got the date trust and he wore a tag, right? I think.
Oh, and it's got its watches in it as well, Marc.
Yeah, he didn't even. That's a guy that's got issues. But I'm looking at you. I had no idea. No idea.
He kills him kind of by the watch at the end.
Yeah,
he's hanging
right. He puts it on like the time, right? And
he pulls the watch off of Holly's wrist. Yeah. And he's wearing that tag chronograph, which looks cool.
That was it. Yeah, it was, and it had a leather strap. If I remember.
And he wore it on this side TGV, didn't he? He wore it on the inside
yeah.
of his wrist, which is weird.
True special ops. That's the way they do
True
it.
special, yeah. NYPD. It's sorry, that was a little bit of Bruce there from 1986 or 7, but
88.
88.
Is it? I don't know. I'm thinking something around that. Yeah. Anyway,
that's cool. Off air, TGV was saying what Die Hard we like the most, and it was obviously number 1.
Yeah.
Have you seen them all? Have you seen? Yeah. Have you seen all Die Hards?
Yeah. I'm not fond of the new ones.
No.
To me, it's a trilogy, and I leave it there. You know.
Yeah. I love the New York one. I do like the New York one.
Yeah. It's amazing. That one
it's so cool.
Everything. Jeremy Irons, Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, just New York, like proper New York.
And the New York landscape. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
Very good. T, come on then, give us to him. What's your favorite?
He kind of helped me at the beginning because he accidentally showed me Scrooge.
Oh,
right.
And it's got the Ademar Piguet.
It's got the Audemars Piguet.
I think it is.
How the hell do you guys know this?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not a watch guy.
Yeah. That was actually Bill Murray's watch.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
And at the time, it was the thinnest perpetual calendar that around, automatic.
Wow.
But of course, it wasn't actually AP's movement. It was a JLC. So but it's JLC based. That was when JLC were making it, Vacheron movements and all that.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. So Scrooged, I gotta love Scrooged. I need to watch Scrooged every year. It's definitely one of my favorites, and I love Bill Murray. Muppets, Christmas Carol. It's just a dead set for me. I'm a little bit controversial because there's a lot of people that don't like it, but Jingle All the Way. I do love Jingle All the Way. Did you?
With my wife, yeah. It's bonkers. It's absolutely mental.
It's so stuck in the 90s. It's brilliant. It is great, and it sort of depicts what was it? Cabbage Patch Kids. When you couldn't get Cabbage Patch Kids or
was that the Arnie one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so what watch was he wearing? Was it a Royal Oak?
No, I think he was wearing the Casio.
Yeah.
The Casio. I can't remember what the the Annie Digi. Yeah, so not the Seiko Arnie. Yeah, so
it was a black dial version of because in True Lies,
did he have a gold?
A gold. Same watch, just different dial.
Yeah.
I don't
amazing.
know reference numbers, but
I know that the H550 whatever that was his own watch. Wasn't the Casio's his own watch? Because he'd be even another level for me.
Probably, I think so. Because he had a thing for Annie Digi,
right?
Yes, he did.
Why would they be in multiple movies? It just wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like A View to a Kill where Cubby Broccoli was trying to get every single Seiko on Roger Moore's wrist. If every watch you give me is an extra $100,000 to make my movie with Grace Jones because she wants another basket of gold leaf food or something. But yeah, there we go. I love Scrooged. I do love Scrooged. It's Scrooge, Jingle All the Way, and Muppets for me, and Die Hard, obviously. But I don't really watch Elf. I know a lot of people have said about Elf.
It's a good one.
I do like Elf because again, he's in New York. He goes to New York, which is awesome. So it's it's around your guys. What you know.
I'm gonna have to.
You haven't seen it? Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. That right.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell. Now it's on. This is on my mentality. Yes. Yeah. That's funny.
Got to be on Disney Plus, Mark. It has to be on Disney Plus, my friend.
True.
It's got to be. Right now we got to go for favorite Christmas song. Come on, I'm gonna go T first.
Favorite Christmas song.
What you got? While you're thinking, T.
I know. I got one.
It's gonna be Elvis, I think.
Andre, thank you very much for that, my friend. Thank you. That is superb. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to those two guys, but they don't need it. They don't need it. Thank you so much, my friend Andre. That's awesome. Go on, T. What you got? Merry Christmas.
I forget the name, but it's Elvis. It's that Elvis Christmas
song.
A
Blue Christmas.
Yeah.
A blue. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? That's on Jingle All the Way. I think that's on Jingle All the Way. Maybe that's subliminally
Yeah.
Why you picked it there, T? I reckon.
There we go.
Mark, go for it.
I'm going to be so 90s. Christmas wrapping by the waitresses.
Anyway, moving on, T. Let's just. I don't know.
I was like, is he not hearing me?
No, is that Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Was it? That is a good song. That is a good song. So yeah, sorry, I thought it was something else there, Mark, and I'm gonna give you a well done for that. Mine is because I remember going in with my mum and dad to Toys R Us. Toys R Us is not around in England anymore, boys.
It's not around the US.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, because I was so looking forward to in 2016. Oh yeah, that's right, 2017, going to New York to Toys R Us, and it wasn't there anymore.
There was one at Times Square, wasn't
there?
there?
Yes.
Big one.
Yeah.
Big one. And Union Square, tremendous.
Oh yeah.
With a Ferris wheel inside.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
If I'm remembering correctly, yeah.
Wow. What toy shop do you have now, Mark? A big one over there.
It's called Amazon.com.
Okay.
I'm not going to FAO Schwartz went out. Yeah. Everything's gone.
Yeah.
I think that one's still there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if it is, it's under new management. It might have closed and reopened. But there's really, growing up, it was Toys R Us, KB Toys.
Yeah.
That was about it. That's where you went.
Well, I went to a Target once, and that was nice.
Well, Target's good. No, Target, I will admit, when most of my kids were of that age, Target was good for toys.
Yeah, quite like
Hamleys in London. Do you remember
Hamleys? Well, now even in Southampton, in West Quay, there's a little Hamleys shop.
Oh, really?
So yeah, they do all the sort of Englishy type toys, which is quite cool. Sort of like with a lot of London stuff on it, obviously, because it's from there. But we have Smiths. I don't know if you've heard of Smiths, TGV.
No.
It's basically it's taken over from Toys R Us, and they're big toy shops.
W.H. Smith, right?
No, it's Smythes, SMYTHS. Smiths, but very cool though, very good. You can still sort of sneakily hop on a bike and just ride around like I used to at Toys R Us. Used to take a skateboard out and just go for it until Mum told me off. That was a couple of weeks ago. Now listen, my song would be "Wonderful Christmas Time" by Paul McCartney.
Okay, good one.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm a Beatles fan and I'm a Macca fan, so that one I'll just remember smelling the lovely Christmas plastic tree that we got out of the attic every year. I love a plastic tree. It comes down that synthetic smell. Oh, Christmas is coming, everyone. Yeah. And yeah, that song is my favorite. Right now, listen, I showed you at the start there, boys. I've got where is it? Mince pie tea. Yeah, mince pie with double cream. Mark, what is your favorite dessert when it comes to Christmas time? Come on, what you got?
I'd probably say it would be a pie, probably pecan pie.
Oh yeah,
very nice.
Very nice. Yeah. Is that a Thanksgiving thing as well, or is that?
It is a Thanksgiving thing, but it kind of gives all season.
Very nice. TGV, what about you, my friend?
I'm gonna go Italian for this.
Panna cotta.
yeah, well, that'll work. Pandoro or panettone. Panettone is the
panettone.
But sometimes you can get it with chocolate inside.
Yeah.
And then Pandoro is has a little sweet kind of, I don't even know how you say like little dried fruit sweet inside.
Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah. Can you get them where you are, T? Can you find them?
Yeah. They're everywhere because there's there's a big Italian community here.
Oh, cool. So, excellent. That's awesome. And a Christmas tipple, boys. So mine is thanks to my mum, Bailey's. Lovely drop of Bailey's. Mark, have you ever heard of Bailey's?
Yes. Wait, a Christmas what?
A tipple. Sorry, it's an English word. Sorry, Mark.
It's not an English word.
Oh, is it?
Word.
Just a little, a little. What would you say, T? A little
snifter.
Yeah, a little snifter.
Yeah.
See, now you're over my
Just a little. A drink that only comes out in the holidays, Mark.
I would say then the only thing that I would possibly drink would be Bailey's.
A lovely Irish cream.
In coffee.
In coffee. Yeah, very nice. What about you? T, what about you?
Oh God. Well, there's always going to be brandy because we have to put the brandy with the brandy butter to do the, So there's always the various brandies. I don't mind quite a nice dry sherry.
Oh yeah, I do like a sherry.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
little sherry glass. I think this is actually a sherry glass.
Right.
Yeah, you move it around. Just you're supposed to move it around, Mark. Check the bouquet, and then but this Bailey's I got today, £9.50, was £20, but it went down. So I don't know if Bailey's are not doing well, or there's a special offer. I won't be drinking all the Baileys because it only comes out for a week. But there we go. I love that sort of stuff. So good. I think we sort of know a little bit more about our guests, don't we, team? We know their Christmas stuff. Is your decoration? There's the DeLorean up, TGV. Is the Christmas decoration up?
Yeah, I have fortunately I can't move the laptop. But
that's all right. That's all right.
I have a new edition of horror themed. So there's a Jason and Freddy Krueger, and there's Scream ornaments. But actually, I wanted to show you this because you have your Christmas jumper. So this is Hugo's stunt double. So when he can't be bothered, to work, because he's a superstar. He's been in Jurassic Park. So this is the stunt double, right?
He's got an ugly sweater on.
Yeah. And
oh my God.
There we go.
Oh, that is
Hubert.
And
this is a jumper made by Tito's Vodka.
Oh, very nice.
The unofficial sponsor of Hubert.
That is superb. That looks fresh out of Jurassic. That's a proper Jurassic Park T-Rex there, isn't it? Look at him, Hubert. And he's got a articulating jaw, so we expect that to talk soon.
Yeah.
What's his voice, T? What's his voice? What's his actual voice? Because we know his stunt voice is going to be Hugo's, but
you know what? I don't know. He doesn't. He's mute. He doesn't. He just does the. You can sometimes spot him if you see like Hugo walking. He does the walking bits because Hugo can't be bothered to. So.
I absolutely love it. You're hired. Just don't speak.
Yeah.
And then let's go. Let's go. Mark, what about you? Christmas tree wise, are you traditional like T with Jason from
I got 3 kids. And one of them gets scared if she sees a spider. So no, there's no man. So I guess, the way it started out years ago when we got our first tree, it was all store-bought ornaments. Like you go to Costco and get a big thing of and stuff you hang them. And then it's actually really nice because, as you know, before we started over the years, I'm Jewish. I never had a Christmas tree growing up. So my wife is Roman Catholic. So, we have a tree. But it was nice that as the kids got older, you get all these ornaments that they make in school that they buy every year. And it gets to the point where like those Costco bulk ornaments aren't even used anymore. And the tree is full of all stuff that the kids have made. So it's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think I can see my tree being like that, to be honest, as well. Every year there's something new that goes on the tree.
Something else is coming on and something else is going off. But maybe my favorite ornaments that I bought in Slovakia in 2004. I bought ornaments. Yeah. 2004. I was in Bratislava on business and I bought 2 sets of glass ornaments on the street for like $3. And I still got them.
That's awesome, isn't it? What did you buy out there, Mark? What business was it?
That was when I was in
shady business.
That was in engineering. So we were doing some. Oh boy, there's a picture of me floating around sitting in a MiG-29. So I was doing stuff with that, and there's also another photo never posed with me holding a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher.
Really?
We were
building an antenna. So that too. Having fun.
So you were showing the merchandise and then getting the money.
Exactly. Yeah, you ever see Deal of the Century? It's kind of like that.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's awesome. Excellent. I mean, we're more sort of traditional-ish on our tree, and then we've got some glassware, that sort of funny stuff. I'm very upset because when I went to New York in 2016, I bought a yellow submarine, Beatles glass yellow submarine, and I dropped it. And it shattered.
Here?
I bought it in. No, I've had it for 5 years.
Oh, so you just broke it.
Yeah, I dropped it. When we unpacked all the stuff, and I'm usually so careful, and my wife's very careful, and just absolutely devastated. And then we just straight online. Can we find it? No, you can't find. No. So if anyone's got a yellow submarine, a glass yellow submarine, and you don't want it, and it's not being used on your tree, wrap it up safely, and I shall pay the postage team. So yeah, I was gutted. And also, T, I'm gutted. I haven't been able to find a DeLorean either. Where did you get yours from?
I'll show you. Hold on.
He's got a box.
Sorry, 1 second. It's not very glamorous, but let me see.
Either that or he's talking to his prop master.
You can get these and make them yourself.
Whoa!
Off Amazon for about $10, and then you just
you get the whole set.
Yeah. So just make them yourself. Because I don't think they officially licensed them.
No. Is that from?
That's from Amazon. That is officially licensed. It's from a brand called Jada. J-A-D-A. Jada.
Excellent.
I don't know.
And T, if you was to choose one of those 3 cars, would it be 1, 2, or 3? Because I would definitely be in the number 2 category. I don't know about you, Mark.
Wait, they were different?
Yeah. So T should get the. There we go. So
please boost the brightness. I saved my battery. I'm sorry.
The original. I just think
so you got the original, 85, and then you got the one that was sort of customized because it now could hover, and then
they had the one with the
Mr. Fusion, and then the last one has got 1950s wheels on it,
right?
It's got sort of like cowboy sort of stuff on it,
right. Which one?
Like a wooden box.
Cocaine in the glove compartment.
Plutonium. Yes. Christian, thank you very much, my friend. That is superb. Thank you for the super chat. That is superb. All for me. Lovely stuff. Sorry, Jets.
Wow,
very, very generous, isn't it? So just finally, gents, before I have a look at people's comments, are there any sort of traditions that you do that are unusual to any other families, or you feel with anyone else, or are you pretty, do you do anything on Christmas Eve, or what do you do? Mark, you first, mate. What do you do with the family on Christmas Eve? Anything different?
Christmas Eve is dinner at my sister-in-law's.
Cool.
Traditionally for many, many, many years.
Nice.
It's an Italian Christmas. I mean, it's not the 7 fishes, but there's seafood.
Cool.
We sprinkle reindeer food outside. Are you familiar with that?
I leave a carrot under the tree.
Well, no. So what you do is there's reindeer food, and it is
really
glitter, sparkles, and usually oatmeal. And you spread it outside so that Santa's reindeer can see it from the sky because it glitters, and they know where to land.
That's cool. Do you still? That's good. Do you have to hoover it up when you get sort of like Christmas Day, or do you keep it out there, Mark? Or actually, it's got eaten, isn't it? So
it's gone. Anyway,
it's gone.
And if they don't eat it all, it's gone with the wind.
Well, that's awesome. That's good. T, do you chuck out reindeer out your apartment window? I just imagine TGV outside of the window, just going. There you go, boys and girls. Come on. No, definitely not.
We're quite, I guess, traditional. It depends where we are. If I'm in England, it's the Queen's Speech, but always the hymns, the carols from the Cambridge choir.
That's cool.
Carols, because it's just my grandfather went to Cambridge, and it was just it's just family tradition. So
yeah, that's
like,
so
that
cool.
always sends shivers up my spine, and we always get very, very emotional, and everyone cries, and then it's like Christmas has started really, and then but we can watch it online here, so I can continue it with my American side of the family.
Yeah, that's cool. You in the past you went back home Christmas time, didn't you?
Always. Yeah, actually, we also visit a church not too far away from where we live. That has been around since the Doomsday Book. So it's a really, really old church. Yeah.
My God.
And in fact, it's built on a site that was some kind of temple before, because obviously before Christianity, it was like some kind of whatever religion. Wow. So it's really, you just feel it when you're there. It's like really, and there's no, it's in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere in Norfolk. So
wow,
it's just, we always do that, and it's just
so
I don't know. It's like it's a reminder.
You connect with your family on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then we Zoom to or Skype or whatever to family in Italy, and
that's cool. I mean, I'm disappointed. He's got a point here, Peter. Peter Cole's got a point here too. Yeah. Plus his stunt double as well, Peter. So they are not going to like that at all. I'm just looking at some of these. I know Jim. I think it was Jim McCaig. He said he sacrifices a goat on Christmas Eve. I don't know. How's the Lego castles going? Is that?
You know what? I sold it all. It just took so much space.
Really? Yeah.
No, I sold it to through a friend of a friend who was just found out about it, and they took it all apart and rebuilt it exactly to how I had in their home. It was,
wow!
It's a compliment, really. And
that is awesome.
But I want to do that again. I just love Lego.
I've still got it down here, and I'm taking it with me on holiday tomorrow. I've still got to do the Batwing.
Oh my God!
And it is awesome.
Is that Batman 2?
This is Batman. Yeah, this is Batman Begins.
Nice.
And it is, and you can put it on the wall, T. You can hang it on the wall, and then you can get a light that goes behind it, and it shines. That would look cool on the wall room, wouldn't it? How good would that?
I love that.
So I'm going to try and build that.
I got one here. I need to do. Hold on.
Mark, you get yours out, mate. Get your Lego out, Mark.
Yeah.
He does what is called work, so that's fine.
Yeah, no comment.
It's a Technics.
Oh my God.
I got to do this one. So.
That's technical. That's a Christmas build, that is, T, isn't it?
Perfect for you.
Yeah.
I got 18 plus.
Oh, so you're in the zone?
Mark, but that's probably why I haven't started it yet. So I'm open for. I was open for this sort of lower level.
Which Batman do you prefer, the old ones or the new ones?
I prefer. That's a great question there, because I went to see Batman at the cinema, the first one, Michael Keaton. In my head, there's no better Batman than Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
but
even though he does that all the time.
Even though he couldn't move his neck. But he doesn't need to. All he needs to do is that. And they're just silly, aren't they? They're silly, the henchmen. But The Dark Knight is one of my favourite films of all time.
Yeah.
But I am not. Christian Bale does not. It's all about Heath Ledger for me, and the Joker, and the feeling of the film, and talking about watches. We got a reverso. I think there's a reverso in it. In that film,
because it shows the duality of his character.
Yeah, so cool. Yeah, so good. What about you, Mark? What about Batman for you?
Well,
you're a George Clooney fan, aren't you? George Clooney.
What it is, it's based on your age, I think. Just like Bond, I think, is based on your age. So I'm with you on the Michael Keaton.
Yeah, and Jack Nicholson, just incredible, absolutely incredible.
Yeah. I have to agree. I think they're like they're kind of a bit ridiculous and a bit campy, but it's fun,
Yeah.
I think the new ones, as they went along, they they took themselves a little bit too seriously. Even though I think Batman Begins is great.
Yeah. And the new one is coming out soon, T, isn't it?
That's going to be interesting.
Robert Pattinson one that looks even darker. I mean, it's so dark I could hardly see the footage. It was it was that dark. It was pretty dark. But who knows what watch he's wearing? Could be a Casio. We don't know, Mark, on that one. We don't know.
Find out though, and you'll report.
That'll be your homework, Mark. Next time we meet, Jonathan Chicken Ninja. Mark, I'd like you to discuss what you think of Jonathan's profile picture just before I turn it off.
What is that?
It's superb, isn't it? Look at that.
Is that a mouse? Or is that a mute? Is that a what's his name from Ninja Turtles?
It's a special. It's
Splinter.
Splinter, right?
I don't. I think it's more a traditional thing of Jonathan's. Is home heritage, I think. And obviously, you need a license for that saber he's got. But crikey, I mean, that is pretty sweet. What he's got there. He's a top guy, Jonathan, top lad.
Oh, it's some kind of ninja.
It is. He's got the proper ninja everything on, as well as. I don't know what he's wearing, boys. I don't know what he's wearing on his wrist, but it's all color coordinated.
That's very cool.
But very good, isn't it? That's good, isn't it? Boys, that's really. I'm so happy, and I'm so chuffed that I managed to get you two on there, and you're still smiling. I mean, that's the main thing for me. And the wife's not back yet, Mark. So you're not getting called in, so that's all right, isn't it? If you've got any questions in the next 2 minutes to ask these elite boys, do so now, and I shall pick it up. Come on. Yes, you are elite boys. You are elite boys. Come on now. It's a black PVD Seiko Samurai. That's what it is. That's what he's wearing.
Perfect.
Lovely. Yes. Nothing about the uniform, but get that watching. Get the watching. Dark Star. Well, I'm very humble that I am next to these boys, but thank you very much for that. That's cool. While I'm waiting for I think TGV's almost done now, really, aren't you? See, I mean, do you want anything else? Is there anything else that you would want in 2022 that ticks and tells the time? Come on, what you got?
Something else. Yeah, I've just done a video on precisely that. So.
Oh,
yeah, so
that's lovely. Okay, we'll wait. We'll have to wait.
Oh, Sam Lowry, I know him.
Sam Lowry, top lad,
yeah,
top guy.
Nice, nice.
So, no digital watches that are in your future, because the new Casios look good. There's new slimmer ones. Right? Yeah, they look nice. I think they're for us, definitely for us.
I have to deflect. I have to ask Mark. What
go for it, Mark. Anything, Mark?
For 2022?
Yeah, anything.
I just got the Accutron 2020.
Oh, yeah, how is that?
It's actually so. Thank you for recommending it. It's really cool. I'll do a video on it. It's pretty awesome. But I don't know. I had a line on something I've been looking for, and it was available to me, and then I let it go because I just couldn't pull the trigger. So I don't know. The hunt goes on. I always wanted a Breguet, so I may get a Breguet this year. But I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, there will be loads of affordable watches, I'm sure. But,
that's
Grail, cool. I think of something more towards the higher end.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Christian, I can see you with I can see you with a big bugger off Breguet. Yeah, absolutely. It's like out here with the blue, with those lovely hands, and
Thank you, Christian.
Well,
he's a pleasure.
He's only saying what most of us all think, T. So that's absolutely the truth, and as well as Mark's amazing shows and his tutorials of the one tutorial that I watched 4 times, T, was how to use the slide bezel on that.
And are you good now? Are you proficient?
No. What I did is I tried to learn how to use it, and then I thought, bugger this. So I just left a link to your video on my on the show. Just look at that, because you was going, 4 + 5 and 50, and now you know how to do add-in, and now you know the speed, and I still didn't understand, but I was just grateful that I could show people your shows. Marc, congratulations on your recent 38mm pilot's watch. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very cool. Has it sold well? 39. Sorry, 39. Because we were talking about it in our little interview, because I was saying how much I like the Laco 39. I think there is a room, there is market for a 39. Definitely. Is it sold okay?
It's doing fine. I knew it wouldn't be a blowout. So it's doing fine.
And cool.
I got something. I'll use the platform now. There's something coming out on Tuesday. With collaboration with Loomshot.
Oh, hello. Okay.
He's in New York, right?
He's in Queens.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent collab coming up. And how was your Black Friday for you, Marc?
It was good.
You survived.
I survived.
No glitches, no hitches.
Oh my goodness. No, last year was a disaster.
Yeah.
The site went down for 15 minutes last year. This year it was great. Everything was smooth as silk. I mean, it was 5 or 6 days of pretty much 3 people packing around the clock, but it was good. Everything was good.
Wow, that's and it was good. It was good money. You did well. You did well for yourself.
What I mean by it was good.
It was good. Good. I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed for that. Good. And you will continue to do a Black Friday next year?
Yeah, I'll do it every year.
Yeah, because
sure.
It sounds like an absolute ball ache, which for English terms for you guys, it's a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, pain in the ass. Pain in the ass.
You go for ball ache.
Ball ache. Yeah.
We go around the bend and we go for pain in the ass. Interesting.
Yeah. I can do pain in the ass as well, but pain in the arse. Just pronouncing that right. But what the other thing that I was wanting to ask, boys, is there a watch that you are dying to review next year, or Marc, for you, is there a watch that you are dying to have in on the shop? That is not related and doesn't have your name on it, boys. Because don't tell me, T, that you're coming up with another collaboration for 2022, are you?
I am already.
Oh my God. It's gonna be the TGV collection we're gonna have to collect. That's what we're gonna have to do. The Squale, the Hanhart, and the blooming Laurier, and now there's another one. Is it Long Island? Is it Long Island?
No, honestly, I'll tell you, 100. Nope.
No. We should though. We should.
If there was, I would have the Breguet on my wrist already.
Absolutely.
I'm up for it, Marc. If you want to do it. I'm up. Good.
There you go. You heard it here first, guys.
We should ask the audience what they would like to see.
Oh,
field, diver,
pilot.
What else is it? Chronograph.
Pilot, diver, yeah. Yes. Oh, excellent. Christian might have something there. You don't have to say nothing there, T. But
oh my God, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. Absolutely. Average Joe is there. How you doing, buddy? He said absolutely.
Well, he's in Philadelphia, right?
He is. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. That wouldn't happen for all the teams in the whole world. I don't care how many zeros you put on there. Like, no.
Oh dear. Well, we've got Chrono Tuner. Wow, blooming heck, or a diver. I mean, I would love to see.
The tuner.
I would love to see
drilling.
Yeah.
Imagine it with pushers. That would be crazy.
Wow.
The case could do it, maybe. It's just if the you see, this is what was the problem with, because you design something and then you can't put a movement in it.
Right.
You can't put the dial how you want and blah blah blah. And then you have to start all over again. And that happens like 3 times, and each time it's like your heart is broken because you're like, I wanted to do this, you know, you just physically can't, you know.
That's disappointing. I can imagine when that happens, and it's why most micro brands, the first watch doesn't tend to be their first imaginations or the first drawings of their perfect watch, and it takes 2 or 3 to get there, and to get like Laurier. I had the Hydra, and the Hydra Mark 1. It's a lovely watch. I had the NH35, and it's quite a bit chunky, and it's a bit chunky overall. And then the Hydra 2 just slimmed it down, and the Neptunes are super. I know you like the Mark 1 of the Laurier Neptune.
I love that watch. That it's very rare a brand comes out, you know, just swinging like that. Just aced it. I still prefer the original. I mean, they're all great, but Laurier are they're clever. I mean, Lorenzo and Lauren, very talented team.
I just think they're superb, absolutely superb.
To answer your question, I'm definitely going to review the Accutron. I think that is. I
think we haven't
slept on it a little bit, and I think
we haven't had an Urban Gentry sort of history or anything on the Accutron.
I need to do that. I mean, the old one I've done, but I wanted to update it and have the history from start to finish, including this new electrostatic. That's definitely. I don't think it's going to do well, but that's not why I do videos. I want to tell that story, so I really want to do that.
Mark, does your new one still go?
No, they're silent.
Wow, that was part of the charm, I thought. But wow, okay,
that was actually a pretty good impression of it.
It's sort of like a drunken bee.
Yeah.
But so it's silent running.
Yeah, that 360 hertz hum is totally gone. Wow. I mean, you can put your ear on it, and once the rotor settles out, you don't hear anything. So
cool. Longfinger, thank you very much. All the best to Liam. Boys, I did a mental health charity, a live event a week or so ago, and we raised some good money for suicide prevention for men with mental health issues, and it's just good to talk about and to get it out to everyone. And thank you very much, Longfinger. That's great. I wonder who nicknamed him Longfinger. That's for a different
different time. I think.
Average Joe does have the Space View. And he's got like it's like called bow tie lugs. Very strange because I think they go out like that.
That was one of the early ones, right?
Yeah, one of the very first ones, and it's very charming. As it's one of the very first ones, it's quite tiny, but I know Joe's got big old wrists. He likes his chunky boys. So how big is your Accutron, Mark? How big is it?
44.
Oh my!
In change, and and it's all glass.
Yeah. Wow!
So it's large.
I bet you they're working on miniaturizing that movement, because if that was 40 millimeters, forget about it.
I'm thinking of it how it operates. There's a lot of problems with miniaturization. It becomes eventually a scale of physics.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a reason why the seconds hand shuts down after 5 minutes. If you didn't know that, the seconds hand stops rotating after 5 minutes of not enough activity because it simply can't power itself.
That's the same as the Belova Lunar Pilot, isn't it? On the chronograph, I think the chronograph wheel does go on.
A lot of watches,
and then it stops
with sub-seconds.
Yeah,
it's just wear and tear on the motor and wear and tear on the energy source. But this guy, I mean, when that seconds hand spinning, the electrostatic motor in the corner, it's flying.
It's so really cool.
Flying. Yeah,
it's so cool.
What's the power reserve of them?
You know, I got to tell you, Belova, as it were, they really do a horrendous job of trying to give information out. I don't really know. Once you put it in a drawer and the seconds hand stops moving, it's supposed to be at least a couple of years before it. So it should be like a conventional battery.
Really?
Then they say, well, after many years of owning it, the cell might need to be replaced. So perhaps it won't last that long. They're not very good on.
They probably don't know. It's untested.
That's probably more of like what it is, because they say that, you know, they can always service it and replace the cell because the cell is sitting in the corner.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, you're supposed to be able to take it off and put it away for like 2 years or something. And if you pull out the crown to stop it entirely, it should last for like a decade. But then you got to then you got to reset it. It's pretty cool. It's nice.
It's such a talking point. I can imagine that being one of the watches if I owned, someone would comment on. You know, that the only watch I've ever had a comment on is my Squale. That's the only watch I've ever had a comment on.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and that's because it is impossible not to see.
Yeah,
it's like whoa, whoa, you know. And then, but it's just beautiful blue. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Boys, I'm so grateful for your time. Could you tell me, boys, is there anything you're up to now before Christmas? You know, a bit of fun, seeing a show. I don't know if you know, T and Mark, but in London right now, what they call it, for God's sake, where not Broadway, but the London version. I can't.
West End.
West End. I'm going to see Back to the Future musical.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks amazing, absolutely amazing. And I think I'm 3 rows from the front, so I shall see Martin McFly up close. I mean, not the actual one, but cool. I'm chuffed. That's what I'm doing differently. I will see a flux capacitor in all its glory.
That would make, I was just thinking, if you think about it, it's a perfect for a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to listen to the songs. Obviously, hopefully we're going to have a little bit of Huey Lewis. That would be amazing.
You'll probably have a lot of it.
But yeah, what about you boys? Mark, anything you're doing? You going on a Disney cruise, mate?
No.
Or
no, nothing. I'm not doing anything till the end of the year. Working.
No. Hard work.
And my kids will be home between Christmas
Looking
and New
forward
Year's.
to that.
And then I think we're going away in February. Will be the next time. I haven't been on a plane in over 2 years now. It's insane.
Me almost the same. Yeah. T, what about you, my friend? What about you?
I'm rather boring, really. I'm gonna take a couple of weeks off YouTube to concentrate on editing the film I shot in Italy.
Yeah.
So I do that, and then which I'm really excited about because I got a deadline for that January. So I'm working.
That's cool.
Working.
Is it a long film, T? Is it a long?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. It's quite involved. It's a documentary, so it's like there's interviews, there's location. We had an actor, and it's my first time directing a proper film crew, so I was a bit nervous, and I was directing in Italian, which was
it looked amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, you're in such an amazing setting as well. For God's sake.
Yeah. So
I mean,
we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
I've never abbreviated or initialed you before, Mark. Look. Lymph. Lymph.
So because I'm on the show, you get $1.99.
I know.
Maybe for me, you get 99 cents. If it's TGV, you get $1.
Oh, that's good. Grendel, thank you. Every time Mark comes on, obviously we can't call Mark Lymph because that's just not right. But
I don't.
Do you see how he had to put the whole name in there in the brackets? So there's no point in doing. Oh, I love it. Absolutely. Well, that's it, boys. I'm so chuffed that you two could stay along. Please don't feel like you have to wait in the waiting room for me, because I'll talk to the rabble afterwards. Have a great Christmas, and I just want to say thank you very much from me and everyone else I know that's obviously saying thank you on the comments right now about what you do. I love your shows, and I always have done, and I always will. Boys, I love it when you get together because you have a bit of fun. And if you can't have fun in life, in anything, don't fricking do it, for God's sake.
Perfect.
I keep doing what you're doing, and big respect to you too. And one day, 4 or 5 years time, you may have stopped doing what you're doing in YouTube, but I will be up there. I will be up there with you boys. Yes. Well, you never know. Who knows what the future will bring?
We'll have to do this in person that day.
I would.
That'd be nice.
When there is and I can fly or I'm able to do anything, I am definitely going to go back to New York 100%.
Go to New York. I'll hop on the train because it's like just over an hour.
That's good. I might get some, yeah. And I might pop into Long Island, Mr. Mark Frankel's, and just say hello and and see what he's doing. Mark, before we go as well, what's behind you? What's that certificate? There's a certificate behind you.
Oh, that's my
it?
wife's bachelor's. Whoops.
Wow.
Well, that's my wife's bachelor's, and that's my bachelor's.
I see how yours is slightly higher up, Mark. That's very good going.
Hers is from SUNY Binghamton in accounting, Bachelor of Science. Mine is from the Cooper Union in mechanical engineering.
That's superb, isn't it? Wow, that's brilliant.
I can barely spell certificate.
And I just got a lot of kids crap behind me, so I can't really talk really.
Nice.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much, boys.
Thank you, Russell.
Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
It's appreciated. And I hope to do this one day soon again. And hopefully, I wish you all the best for your families, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. You too.
Take care. Be good.
You too.
See you later.
See you, Mark, soon.
Bye.
Ciao.
Wow. There you go. That was awesome, wasn't it? Absolute top guys there. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's not a lot to say. SoCal Watch Reviews here. How are you doing? Sorry I haven't been able to see your comments or anything, guys. I've just been totally chuffed that I've had two of my favorite YouTubers and just general watch guys on the channel for my Christmas special. I will have a lovely mince pie again. It's gone a bit hard, but that's fine. I'll have if you want to ask me any questions, please do. I mean, I know I'm nothing like those last two guys. I was so chuffed when they said yes to doing it. Absolutely superb. Just top guys, really top guys, down to earth. Always help you out, and that's it, isn't it? It's just brilliant. It's the watch community, the watch family. I'm going away now next week. There won't be a show. I'm going to edit Ben Arthur's interview, which is really good. It's great to meet Ben Arthur from Ben's Watch Club. I'm just meeting everyone, aren't I? For God's sake. I'm going to Center Parks with the family. I'm looking forward to doing that and just relaxing, really. I might shoot a little bit of B-roll here and there. Andre, I'm absolutely fine, my friend. Thank you. Those of you who don't know, I did have the COVID, but I felt ill for like one day. That was it, really. But I'm all fine, absolutely fine. I am 100% back in it. Sweating like a badger because of this jumper, but I'm so chuffed I got it. But yeah. Do you wear a special watch on Christmas? Do I? No, I haven't. Do you know what, Martin? It is usually my Rolex Explorer because I like to. It reminds me of Granddad, and I just feel like George, Granddad, is in with us for Christmas. I went and saw my grandmother actually today. It would be my Explorer. Just keep pumping memories down it, mate. Phil's not wearing his mini turtle. You joking, Phil? Daniel, thank you, man. Thank you very much. Yes, Ben, a badger. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Russ, I just love that place. Treehouse is awesome. Oh, yes. I do love Center Parks. Well, I used to be the tennis coach at that Center Parks, and I used to go there as a kid all the time. I used to love it. But you're just new to the game. Oh, thanks, Speeder Scout. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Xmas Wits List. Now, because of COVID, I wanted to see you guys. I wanted to do a meet, but because of COVID, I couldn't. So that was scuppered everything. So we will do a watch meet in the new year, 100%. There isn't anything, Glyn. I put my name down on a Rolex Submariner. There's not really any other watches that I'm looking at the minute, interested in. There's several that I'd like to review. There's several brands that I'd like to review as well. But apart from that, I'll keep that to myself for a bit, because there's a couple of watches could come in soon. The first watch back is a beautiful Hamilton. It's absolutely gorgeous Hamilton. I did a picture on Instagram. That's it. Well, I love that. Nobody likes Booster. We don't want him. Turbo Man. Thank you very much. Badger. Do you actually have Badger in England? We do have Badgers, my friend. You don't see him a lot. Oh, my God. What are you doing, Mark? I see you in the wait. Mark, well, I've never seen a pink one before, mate. But I just want to say... well, I'm pretty speechless, aren't I, for God's sake? I ought to bring you back now, Mark. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. You should just put it towards a blooming Islander, mate. Because I want one of them to review, don't I, at some point? Thank you so much, mate. I don't know what to say there. One of my favourite YouTube guests, blooming giving me a super bloody chat. He's such a top guy, isn't he? Such a top guy. Classy. That's what you get, Mark. Look, classy. Absolutely. Merry Christmas, Jason. I'm going to go now, team. I may do an Instagram live and something else. I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of my watch journey. And it's just been brilliant. I've loved every minute of it. And I will continue to. I'm going to do a roundup, an end of year special when I get back. To talk about loads of stuff. I've got an awesome song by a subscriber that they made for me for getting to 10,000 subscribers. Can't wait to play you that. Apart from that, thank you so much, guys, and I shall see you in the next one. Yeah, from me, the Mad Watch Collector.